The Lake Brantley Patriots might be sitting at the bottom of their district at 1-3, but they came out with a strong lead in the first half against the Centennial Eagles. The Eagles made the game interesting for sure, but the Patriots made sure to put on a great performance for their electric student section.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hitting the Field on Hitting the Field Network. This right here is a one-of-a-kind show about to happen. We start off talking MLB with some pretty legendary guests, and they'll get to passionately talk with us about their favorite teams. One, the most dominant in the league, and one, as our friend Kayla Lewis stated it, sucks.
I know a huge part of this game was preparing for their aggressive defense. How did you guys execute that preparation?
We just had to tell ourselves to calm down.
Guys, let's talk about some of the numbers here for our two quarterbacks of this game. Matthew Stafford's numbers trend lower than Josh Allen's, except for when it comes to interceptions, which Stafford racked up 3. Josh Allen threw for almost 300 yards while Stafford didn't get to 250. And though Stafford passed the ball more, Allen's completion rate was much, much higher. But something else that Matthew Stafford was dealing with was a guy named Von Miller, who used to be on his team. UCF's space game was historic for a couple of different reasons. Not only was Hall of Famer Kurt Warner's son playing quarterback for Temple, but it was the 100th game played here in the Bounce House, and it was a dominant second half for UCF. They won this game 70-13. Now, quarterback John Rice Plumlee said that it was the wide receivers and the running backs that made him look good, and this is all while wearing a spacesuit to the press conference.
Here's our Hannah Jo.
Yes, there's more about that lineage, Scott. Her dad, Lee Mayberry, was the 23rd overall pick in the 1992 NBA draft. He played for the Milwaukee Bucks and the Vancouver Grizzlies. Maya told me that even though he technically retired, he never stepped away from basketball. She said that she lived in the gym with her sisters, and that while he was training other athletes, he was also training them. So guys, talk about basketball in the blood.
Years the Colts have had one of the best O-lines in the NFL, and they need to start playing it like it right now, or else it's gonna be a long season.
Well, so let's talk about who they're protecting here, because
Matt Ryan.
In a way, Matt Ryan, I feel like, is smart enough to know my line's not good. I need to get a quick release on this ball. Right. But he does not have a deep threat.
I think we executed that really well.
You certainly did get hot. You had a career high today. What was the shift in energy that really got you going?
Yeah, it's definitely been a struggle lately shooting from 3.
We're here at West Orange High School as they host Ocoee for the Class 4M District 5 Championship. Now, both these teams have postseason aspirations, so the stakes are pretty high, and this game's a little different because we're here on a Tuesday night. That's because we're still in makeup games after Hurricane Ian rolled through Central Florida a little less than a month ago.
Because of the offense, he's
Okay,
he's not on the best team in
cut it off
baseball.
here. That's all the time we have to talk and debate baseball for now. I genuinely can't wait to see who's right and who's way wrong. Kayla and Nate, thank you so much for being on with me today. When we come back, I'll be joined by Ray Collado and Ty Patton to talk about some of the things that stood out to us during Week 2 of NFL. We'll be right back.
Saw Delana Sarton was inducted to the Ring of Honor. She's joining our very own Hannah Jo Groves. Hannah, what an honor to get to talk to Delana.
Yes, I'm here with Delana, and to give you some context on just who she is, her coach Todd Dagenet said that she helped write the book for not being only an offensive middle hitter, but also a blocker as well. So Delana, how does it feel to have this honor today?
It's absolutely amazing.
That's right, Scott. You mentioned earlier that these two programs haven't met before, but those two coaches are great friends. They worked at Memphis as assistant coaches together. Coach Williams says she has fond memories of doing late-night recruiting and scouting sessions. I'm your host, Hannah Jo Groves. Today is Monday, October 17th, 2022, and Hitting the Field starts right now.